Hey guys, gentrification here with a little bit of a new series on the channel that'll hopefully get you one step closer to getting that phone number you're desperately trying to find. I recently put up a poll on YouTube as to whether or not I should do a book club where I suggest books or potential videos that I think would help you out in your infinite quest to improve your magic or solidify your virginity. So today we're going to be taking a look at expert card technique and what's going to be a new series called Piggy's Highly Advised to Get Extra Tutoring in Magic series. This book in particular has been crucial in my acquisition of magic techniques as well as fortifying my virginity, and for that reason let's go over the reasons why as to you should pick up this book yourself. So from the title of this book, it should be made immediately apparent that the book is about card magic. It's about so the introduction of the book really sets the tone for the rest of the actual reading itself, as it mentions other books that have been traditionally looked at the time, and the fact that this book is going to simplify those pre-existing methods. So the focus right off the bat is giving the reader the simplest methods to accomplish these tricks that have otherwise been convoluted. And you can see from my book that I've put some significant work into this. The back cover is ripped. There's some nefarious stains on it, which let's see if we could get those in focus. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what those are. They're just stains. So clearly I've put my work and time into this book. However, from the actual authors themselves, Heegaard and Brouwer, they want to get you to an expert level in card magic. They stress that in the introduction, that the expert magician is someone that doesn't look like he's working hard. The expert magician is this, the expert magician is that, and they're trying to instill that idea of you becoming an expert in card magic after reading a publication like this. So the point of this book is to try to get you to that level while illustrating new methods as well as tips on presentation, and even there's some chapters dedicated on misdirection. So as you can see, the book is laid out in a fairly straightforward style, as the first half of the book is dedicated to sleights and all the goodness, whereas the second half of the book is dedicated to tricks using those particular sleights. So they start here on part 4 where it says tricks with playing cards. And also the second half of the book is divided in two particular parts. So you have the actual tricks using the sleights discussed in the first half of the video, and then you have a part dedicated to essays and dedicated to presentation and misdirection. Now, of course, this book was written in a time period where people were like, Jim Crow laws, more like, yes. So some of the touches and tips on presentation and misdirection are a tad bit outdated with the times, as we've bred a civilization that gets distracted on almost a second-to-second basis, and also allows people without talent to find success. But a lot of the tips could be adjusted to modern times, and a lot of the tips on misdirection are still things that could be applied today with just a little bit of tweaking. So you could just tweak that a little bit, and you're going to see that you're going to find this book easy to read and easy to apply to other aspects of your current card magic. So when it comes to the skill level, this book doesn't particularly have a skill level, as anyone interested in card magic, even in the slightest, you see what I did there? The slightest. You will get something out of this book, even if you are a complete beginner and don't have any idea as to how to even hold a deck or do basic sleights, and you'll gain improvement by just following the book. Also, if you are somebody that has pre-existing history in card magic and virginity, you still will come across unique ways to accomplish tricks and different approaches to sleights that'll definitely improve your current technique. Now, the book is written in the same tone as someone from the 40s, which might be a little bit of a turnoff as to some people and how they approach books. Now, me personally, when I was younger, I looked through the book. I only went to the ones that had sleights and illustrations on it, just because I feel like I might have been on the spectrum. But when I found that I got older and I became a little bit more acquainted with magic, I started to read the book in its entirety, and I found that the author was not only humorous at times, but also missed out the best parts of the book, which is interlaid within the text. There's some definite gold in there that you would miss out if you just focused on the illustrations there, which, as you can see, they're not really super detailed. They're just kind of rudimentary drawings. So some of the illustrations actually weren't exactly what I figured they were upon first looking at them, and then upon reading the actual text and then matching it to the illustration. After trials and tribulations, I was able to put 1 and 1 together and get a solid 3. So definitely take the time to actually go through the book, and you will get improved. Even if you are an amateur, even if you are an expert, you will get something from this book. So because of that, I would definitely recommend this particular book to anyone looking to improve their magic, anyone looking to better their skill level. I know some people think that they're above magic and think that they don't need to read the classics to improve their technique. They just think that by asking the spectators to react in a certain way, that's going to be enough. But all they're doing is tarnishing the legacy that people that actually care about the art would put into magic, and buying fake fur coats on Goodwill discount, bitch. So I would definitely recommend Expert Card Technique by Gene Heegaard and Frederick Brouwer. For some reason, people tend to recommend Expert at the Card Table by Erdnase. And no, this is definitely the better book to get. Expert at the Card Table. It's going to be on definitely on this series. It's a garbage book. It's garbage. So you could expect a video on that soon enough. But as far as this book, I'm going to have a link below as to where you should totally buy this book. You get a little bit of a kickback to this guy. A little bit of that sweet kickback to Piggy at no cost to you. Just a little bit of that sweet rebound on those quarters. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get those dozens of cents. So leave in the comments below if you agree with me, or if you're opposed to the gentrification of animals. I'm going to go figure out different ways to ingest a roll of Scotch blue tape and hopefully peel it off.
See you again when I see you again, 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 when I see you again.